welcome back to my channel. So today I created a very fall inspired look and I used the Morphe 35M Boss Mood palette. The moment I saw this palette I knew I had to purchase it, so I actually purchased this over the Anastasia Sultry palette. I was so drawn to these green shades in here and I know I will get a lot of good use out of the purples and the pinks in the palette. So if you're interested in seeing how I got this look, then you are in the right place at the right time. Be sure to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and let's get started. So before I jump into the palette, we are going to start and put some makeup on the face. I am going to start off with primer. Today I'm going to be using the Thank Me Later Face Primer. It's a mattifying primer by Elizabeth Mott. This is a primer I just recently got a sample of in my Ipsy bag. This primer feels just like the Benefit Professional Primer, which I really don't like. Then for foundation, I'm going to be going in with the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Foundation, and I'm in the color 150. This is a soft matte, long-wearing foundation. I'm just going to apply a pump or two on the back of my hand and dot that all over my face and then buff it in with a dampened beauty blender. Really not as full coverage as I would like, and it's probably because I'm using this green beauty blender. From what I've noticed, the color beauty blenders are not as good as the black beauty blender. They like have a different texture and everything, so I'm going to go in with a second layer of this. I'm not going to apply quite as much. I did 2 pumps on the initial first application. I'm just going to go in with 1 extra pump, and I'm just focusing that on the areas that I think I need extra coverage. For concealer today, I'm going to be mixing 2 different concealers. First, I'm going to use the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and I'm also going to throw on the Colourpop No Filter Concealer. The Tarte Shape Tape is in the color Light, and this is in the color Fair 04. It's a little bit lighter. Down the concealer, I'm going to go in with the large Mercia translucent setting powder, and I'm going to set that under my eye, on the top of my eyelids, around my nose and my smile lines where I tend to get a little bit oily. And then I'm going to set the rest of my face down today using the Marc Jacobs pressed powder. This is the Perfection powder in 200 Ivory Bisque, so it's just a regular setting powder. I am going to do a little bit of a contour today, so I'm going to go in with the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, and to contour I am going to mix together the 2 lighter shades in the palette, and then to bronze up my face I'm going to go in with the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. And to contour, I've been loving this brush. This is the BH Cosmetics No. 3 brush. It's from their Pink Handled collection, so it's really good at getting your contour precisely where you want it, up around the hairline. Then for the Physicians Formula Bronzer, I'm just going in with the BH Cosmetics No. 2 brush. on some blush, and today I am using the Lancome Sheer Amorose Oil-Free Blush, and I'm going in with the Luxie 514 Blush Brush. Next I'm going to do my eyebrows, and I'm going to go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in the color Soft Brown. That was painful for you to watch, and it was painful for me to do because for some reason my eyebrows are not working. I'm gonna zoom you guys in, but before we do that, we are getting to the exciting part of the video. I have here, this is the Morphe 35M Boss Mood palette. I am gonna open this palette up. It has been so long since I ordered a Morphe palette. The packaging is completely different, so it's a little bit more squared out. I think the writing is different too. It's much sleeker. When you open the palette up, you do have this insert here which has all of the names of the shadows. So I'm going to just stick that up there. And then this is what the palette looks like. I'm trying not to get too much of the ring light in there. Stunning. Definitely a fall palette. Today I'm going to be playing around with these green shades because I'm in the mood for a green look. But I'll do another video playing around with maybe some of the purples or even the pink shades. So stunning. The moment I saw it, I thought, oh my gosh, I need to buy this. So I ended up purchasing this instead of the Anastasia Sultry palette. Let's just like jump into it. So I'm gonna zoom you guys in. Now that you guys are zoomed in, I'm really excited. Let's go ahead and get started. Ignore my eyebrows, they look so bad. They're just like really big, which I guess is fine, but like I didn't want them that big. We are gonna first start off with this light green shade here, and this color is Stroke of Luck. And I'm gonna apply this color in the crease area, the same as I would with the transition shade, and I'm gonna be using the Sedona Lace EB13 crease brush. So it's definitely a buildable color. I would say I applied about 3 different coats. You can start off really lightly with it, and it has good color pigmentation, but that's only 1 layer, whereas this is about 3 layers of color. Next, on a smaller crease brush, I'm going to go into the color Express Yourself, which is a little bit darker green color here. And I'm going to apply that using a BH Cosmetics crease brush, and this is the number 7 pink handled collection. And I'm just going to apply that in the crease, but focusing it more in the crease area, whereas this other green color I really blew out. Then going in with an even more precise crease brush, this is the Morphe M506. It's a really small crease brush. I'm going to go in with the color Nude Tude. No, wait. Yeah, Nude Tude. Interesting. It's really not a nude color at all, but it's sort of like a military green color. It does have a little bit of a brown, like in the camera I can see it's a little bit brown. I'm gonna pop that into, I really don't know where I'm gonna pop that into. I think I'm gonna apply it to the outer V in the crease and in the outer V. Not applying any extra color, going back in with the Sedona lace brush, I'm just going to buff the edges out and blend the colors together. So I'm first working it into the crease area. And then I'm going to drop it into the V area. And I'm just going to actually pack it in there. Alright, now that that's on there, I'm going to apply a shimmer shade to the lid. I think I'm going to go with, it's so funny because this is sort of a similar eye look that I did the other week. I'm going to apply the color Bold Moves and Pop Star on the lid. So both of those shades are, this gold shade is Pop Star and Bold Moves is this shimmery green shade. I'm going to apply the shimmery green shade on the center of the lid and then Pop Star more in the inner corner. And that's what I'm going to use, I think, as an inner corner highlight today. First going in with Bold Moves, which is that green color. I'm going to apply that using my finger. And then on the very inner corner, going in with that color Pop Star, and I'd like to try to apply this actually with a brush so I can more precisely get it where I want it. This is a really small concealer brush, and it's from the Alamar collection, and the handle matches perfectly. But I'm going to go in with this, and I'm going to go into that color Pop Star, and I'm going to wet the brush once I have some product on it. I have, this is the Mario Badescu facial spray with aloe herbs and rose water. You can use water if you'd like, or if you have like a MAC Fix Plus or something, you can use that too. And I'm going to pop that on the very inner corner and into the inner corner as well. And then right on top of that, I'm going into the color Light of the Party, which is it's really more of a highlight shade. I'm just popping that right on top. I'm going to just blend some of the lines together with this Sedona lace brush, and then I'm going to smoke this out actually a little bit more. And I'm going to smoke it out. So I used, let me backtrack here. So I used Light of the Party, which is this highlight shade. I just popped that right on top of the gold in the inner corner. I'm going to smoke everything out a little bit more, and I'm going to go in with this color here. This is the color Green with Envy, and it really does have a brownish black hue to it. And I'm going to go back in with this Morphe M503 brush, and I'm going to pack that on the outer V, and I'm going to smoke this out a little bit. Okay, my memory card was full, so hopefully it didn't cut out while I was in the middle of doing stuff, but I did just smoke out the lower lash line using the color Nude Tude and Green with Envy, which were the two darker shades that we used in the crease and the outer V on the upper part of the eye. I do want to bring in some of the lighter shades of the green as well, so some of those candy apple colors on the lower lash line. To do so, I'm going to go in with the Morphe M431 brush, which is a pencil brush, and I'm going to go into the color Express Yourself, which is not the lightest green that's in the palette, and I'm going to smoke that out on the lower lash line. Then going in with the lightest shade, Stroke of Luck, I'm going to smoke that out as well. And I'm going to go in with that gold, and I'm going to just bring that down into the lower lash line. I don't have an ivory shade in this palette, which I love a good ivory shade to just lower some of the shadow down. So I'm going in with the Tartiest Pro Tartiest palette, and I'm going to go in with the color Classic, which is an ivory color. You can use any ivory that you like. I'm just going in with a crease brush, and I'm just going to sort of buff away some of the harsh edges. To highlight the upper brow bone, going back in with that color Light of the Party, which we used to highlight the inner corner as well. I'm going to pop that up there. And I am going to apply Tightline and Waterline today. And I'm going to go in with the Ulta Blackout Eyeliner, which I actually found an unused one. So I'm going to pop that in, and I'm going to Tightline and Waterline with it. And I'm going to skip regular winged eyeliner just because I think I need a new winged eyeliner every time I need a new eyeliner every time I use my Kat Von D eyeliner in Trooper. My eyes water, so I'm not chancing that today. So I'm going to just pop on some mascara. Today I'm going to go in with the Clinique's High Length Mascara, and I'm going to do a very generous coat of that. Alright, now that the mascara is on, I've zoomed you guys back out. I'm going to pop on some highlight and then lips, and then this look is complete. For highlight today, I'm going to go in with the Becca Cosmetics highlight, and this is the color Champagne Pop. I actually got this highlight free because I had so many points at Sephora, and unfortunately I don't love it, but I do want to use it. So I'm going to go in with the Luxie Tapered Highlighting Brush and pop that on. To set everything down on my face, going in with the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. This is the third time I'm putting on a lip color, so hopefully third time's a charm, but I'm going to go in with this color. This is the Bite Beauty Lip Crayon in the color Glacé, I think is how you pronounce it. I had put on a nude color with a lip gloss on top, and I had sort of like butthole lips. Like, they didn't look good, they were crusty. I then tried like a really pale pink, but it was a little too Barbie pink. So this color is probably a little bit darker than what the color of my actual lips is, so I'm going to just go in with this, and I'm not going to do a gloss on top, and this is the end for me. This is the best lip option I put on. I don't love it. It's very dark with this very green look, but I think that completes this video. So I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, make sure you're giving it a big thumbs up and subscribing if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time with another new video. Bye guys!